welcome, welcome. Obviously, I'm changing scenery all the time. However, we've got a big meet this weekend at Avon, and it's the very first of its kind within the state. It's important to know because there's quite a bit of protocols that are new, and we're hoping to help contribute to a decent atmosphere in order to make this the quote-unquote new normal and to continue Indiana Swimming's journey back to competitions as opposed to virtual intra-squads and things of that matter. With that said, there's a lot to break down in this email that I'm sending right now. So without further ado, we'll get it started. Masks, they're absolutely required for anyone in the building. In the parking lot, of course, you can remove them. But other than that, like, we have to wear them. Simple as that. Coaches, athletes, parents. Entry to the pool, we're using door 31 for the very first time. That's kind of irregular for Avon's hosted meets, but nevertheless, with SATs going on, we're going to be entering through a different door. That door will not open until 15 minutes prior to the warm-up session beginning. And so you can check out our warm-up sheet a bit later in order to see what time that might be and what time doors might be opening. Additionally, seating for athletes and parents at the same mark are going to be marked socially distanced with X's. These X's will appear as tape, both up in the stands as well as the bleachers for the athletes. And these are where the locations where our athletes are going to be sitting. Additionally, like I just said, there's going to be one spectator allowed, which is pretty cool. They've got to have a waiver, and there can only be one per athlete. They'll be checking that at the gate. They'll take temperatures. You'll turn in waivers, and then you'll check in as someone's guardian or parents. Additionally, we might need some volunteers. It's not confirmed how many volunteers they've got, but since they've broken it up into so many age groups, that might be a difficulty. They're just calling for that in advance. First athletes will not be permitted to use the locker rooms, which means we need to come prepared. There will be a restroom located in the outside hallway if somebody needs to use the restroom. Warm-up sessions are a little bit complicated. There's going to be two sections to each warm-up session. We'll always be in lane 5. You can see my attached document to see what time your athlete will warm up. Additionally, there's going to be a clerk, of course, that will check in athletes at least 4 heats in advance, so that's always going to be running. That's like what we do for 10 and unders or 8 and unders, but we're going to be doing that for all ages. Timelines are about an hour to an hour and 10, so they're going to run pretty quickly. Make sure your athlete's prepared for that. There will be a live stream video, but if you've learned nothing, those can't really be depended on. Hopefully the person that's in the stands can record this race for the other parent. Maybe this can happen. And then waivers, like I said above, they've got to be signed and printed. I'm going to print a stack for all of our athletes here, and they can take those home and get those signed so you can come prepared. Our job is to keep this meet moving to the best of our ability. That's all I got for you. I'm really looking forward to a big weekend. Again, check out our email and make sure that everything seems kosher. We're looking to make this as big of a success as we can. Thank you very much for you guys' patience, passion, and support for the program. See ya.